Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So we shall be starting chapter 6 today. I hope my screen is visible and it is like full screen. Yes, Mataji, can you confirm?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, we have to make post. Hare Krishna, devotees.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, so we are going to start today chapter number 6. So what we have learned in chapter number 5, can anyone summarize little bit, 1 or 2 points? Anyone wants to summarize what we have learned in chapter number 5? Purity of devotional service. 1 or 2 points. Yes, Mataji.
I'll try. Prabhuji, you discussed with us that one can attain pure devotional service only if they don't have material desires, karma yoga, or they should not have this merging into Brahman effulgence. And some examples were discussed. The purity of what is pure devotional service.
Okay. So basically, what we have done till now, Prabhakar Prabhu, yes. Hare Krishna, Prabhakar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
So actually, we have to connect with devotional services. So with these 4 regulative principles as well as, and we have to do 16 rounds of japa, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay. So basically, what we have done is till now is glories of pure devotional service we have done. Okay. So now in chapter number 6 and 7, what we are going to see is the practical things, what we have to do and what we have not to do. There is no much philosophy in these chapters that why these things should be done, why that should be done. No, it is not written like that. In chapter number 6 and 7, what Prabhupada and Srila Rupa Goswami has given is that these things should be done in chapter number 6 and in chapter number 7. So these are the references where it is written that this should be done. Okay. So in the Shastra, where from the Shastra references are there where we should do it, and there is no much philosophy in the earlier where the philosophy were there that devotional service is better than the liberation and how the liberation about glories of devotional service we have done. So now we are going to see how to practically discharge. So like Bhakti Sadachar we do. So many items we learn there. Okay. So more many things we are going to cover in the chapter 6 and 7, and you are going to read that in the books also. Okay. So let's start with Mangalacharan. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uttapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Shagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadavaitam Savadutam Parijan Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitam Cha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyat Deshutarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay, so we are going to see chapter number 6, and along with that we'll see a little bit of chapter number 7. So mostly chapter number 7 you can read by yourself because it will contain the evidences from where it has come. Okay. So chapter number 6, 7 both we can cover little bit in a few items will cover from chapter number 7 also. But if you can read by going through the chapters. Okay. So let's see the chapter number 6. What are the items of devotional service are there? So Srila Rupa Goswami summarizes most important vidhis of Hari Bhakti Vilas. So Hari Bhakti Vilas has been written by his elder brother Srila Sanatan Goswami, and he's summarizing the most important vidhis of Hari Bhakti Vilas. Okay, so that book, from that book he's summarizing. And second point is written principles over details. So what is the principle? What is the detail? We have to understand that thing. The principle is different and details is different. Okay, so principle is the main thing that will be equal in everything. Okay, every with equal with every acharya, or that will be the main thing which should be followed. And details can vary. Okay, so some acharya may follow different details, some acharya may follow different details, but principles will be same. Like I'll give you one example. If you say the chanting, okay, so chanting of Harinam is the principle. Okay, so every acharya will follow that the chanting of Harinam should be there. But some acharya may follow that 16 round of chanting, some acharya may follow 34 round of chanting, some 32 round. Okay, so details may vary, but principle is the chanting, and details is the how much round we should chant, or different it can change. Okay, so principle is the basic principle is different, and details can vary with every acharya. Okay, so like that. So 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 it is like that. Principle is the basic thing which everyone will follow. Details may vary between different acharya, between different devotees. Okay, so that is the principles and details. So Srila Rupa Goswami is focusing over the basic principle, not over the details. Okay, so basic principle he is going to tell. Okay, so let's see what principles he is going to tell. So he is going to tell us 64 principles of sadhana bhakti. Okay, so out of that 64 principle, 20 will be primary, and additional 44 will be there. So there are 64 items of sadhana bhakti which Sri Rupa Goswami is putting in this chapter. Okay, so primary is 20. Out of that, pravritti is 10 and nivritti is 10. Pravritti means what we should follow, and nivritti means what we should not, like what something we should leave, like that. Okay, like do's and don'ts. So pravrittis are 10 and nivrittis are 10. So primary are 20. So most important will be these 20. And out of that 20 also, the first three items will be the most important. Okay. So the primary is the 20 and additionals are the 44. Okay. So 20, total 64 elements are there. So in chapter number 6, how to discharge devotional service, or 64 practices of sadhana bhakti, he is going to describe ways to exhibit sadhana bhakti. Out of the 20 element of the primary importance or the preparatory principle, the first 10 are activity of acceptance, that is pravritti, which will strengthen one foundation to pure devotional service. And most essential items, these out of these 10 are the most basic items. Out of that, first 3 are most important. Okay, so you see, it is related to the Guru and Krishna. Okay, so when we read, we'll come to know it is related to Guru and Krishna. So that those 10 elements are pravritti, and next 10 elements are of nivritti, activity to avoid nivritti. So without avoiding this devotional platform will corrupt and decay. Some principle we have to follow, or some don'ts we have to follow. So what are those don'ts? We'll see in next 10 practices. Then 44 additional elements are there of service, out of which these 44 practical ways to engage in Shravanam, Kirtanam, etc. for the purpose of focusing the mind upon Krishna and meant for Riyavakan Bhava. Like we should take prasad, we should daily read some Shastra, we should visit temple daily, we should hear from the devotees, we should accept the garland which is offered to Krishna or the sadhus. Okay, so many the practical ways are there out of these 44 elements that is being described. So this will cover those 44 elements will cover those things. Okay. So here if you see these 5 elements, these are the first 10 elements. So out of these first 5 elements are related to Guru, and the next 5 elements is related to Krishna. Okay, so these are the pravritti, what we should do. So first 3 elements are most important. Okay, most important. Like first is accepting a guru. Okay, so first thing is accepting a guru. So what is the meaning of accepting the guru? Accepting the guru means means like when when we want to advance in devotional service, we should be practicing the devotional service under certain guidance. Without guidance, if you practice, then it will become like um, we are reading a shastra and we are taking it in another way only. Okay, we are not taking the mood, we are not taking the essence what is there in the shastra, and in the context we are not understanding the shastra. It may happen. So the thing is, practice of devotional service should be done under certain guidance. Okay, and that guidance you can get from a guru. Okay, now the question will arise that which type of guru, what type of guru. Okay, so that thing is being explained in chapter number 7. So I'll quickly move to chapter number 7 also, so that these elements will discuss from there. So this is the first point, which is Sri Rupa Goswami's saying, accepting the shelter of bona fide spiritual master. And there are 3 points which is given here, okay, in the chapter number 7, from chapter number 7. So first point is why this is important. Because we want to advance in devotional service, we want to progress in the spiritual life, we need certain guidance, we need to practice the devotional service under certain guidance. Okay, so because the spiritual master show how to execute all the practices. Okay, spiritual master gives us the instruction, and following that instruction, we can advance in our devotional life. We can focus on our primary goal of our life. Okay. Now there can be many gurus. Okay, if you see ISKCON system only, there are multiple guru systems are there. Okay, some if you see Prabhupada has many disciples, and if you see Prabhupada God brothers also, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur disciples also, there are many elevated souls are also there, elevated disciples are there. Okay, so multiple gurus are there. Okay. So how to understand this concept and how to take up this mood of accepting the bona fide spiritual master. One more important thing before that I want to say here, if you see the evidence is Prabhupada is quoting evidence from Srimad Bhagavatam 11.3.21, where the importance of a spiritual master and taking initiation and following the instruction of spiritual master is given. Okay, so that is from Srimad Bhagavatam 11.3.21. But the second point, if you see, who is a bona fide spiritual master? So yes, we have to take shelter of a spiritual master, but who is a bona fide spiritual master? We cannot take initiation from anyone. Okay, we have to take initiation from, or we have to follow the instruction of a spiritual master. Okay, and bona fide spiritual master. Who is a bona fide spiritual master? Who is a Uttamadhikari. Okay, Uttamadhikari, we have seen the 3 types of adhikaris are there. Uttamadhikari, who is perfect in the Shastra, as well as who has firm faith in Krishna. Okay, so that is called Uttamadhikari. Second thing is can control 6 types of sense regulation. If you see, Prabhupada also gives when this book was written, like Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu was written, then it was like 500 years ago at the time of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay, that time of context and today's context is different. And Prabhupada is not just writing the purpose; he's also giving us, showing us the way in today's context also. So how can we practice like that? Like many people may say that all those books have been written by 5 years ago. How can we practice those things today? So Prabhupada is not giving us any what we can say, excuse. Okay, so that we have to practice only, and he is giving us, he is showing us, and he is giving the context also. If you see today's world, there are many bogus guru, fake gurus will be there, who will be like whatever you like, we can do, whether they are interested in the devotional life of disciple or not. People are accepting the guru. Okay, there are in ISKCON many people, you will find there are many rules and regulations in the ISKCON. That's why I'm not accepting the gurus in ISKCON. I want less rules and regulation. That's why I accept the guru who is giving us less instruction. Okay, like that. So many types of gurus will be there who won't give any type of instruction. Whatever you like, you do. Like that, many will be there. You just give us money. Okay. So like that, gurus are also there. That's why Prabhupada is writing accepting the shelter of bona fide spiritual master. If you see here the word bona fide, so what is the meaning of bona fide? That Prabhupada is writing. Okay, so that is in today's context. Many fake gurus will be there, and now the YouTube culture is there, and social media culture is there. You will find many lectures, many this and that. People will be like they will be speaking anything, everything, and it is um, difficult to understand whether they are bona fide or not on one go. Okay, so like that. So who is a perfect guru? So perfect guru means a disciple is first testing who is perfect guru. Okay, so first one, if you see the accepting a shelter of bona fide spiritual master, it is a test by the disciple for the spiritual master. Okay, so even the disciples are testing the spiritual master whether the spiritual master is a bona fide or not. And how to test that spiritual master is bona fide or not? If you see, the spiritual master is uttamadhikari and can control 6 types of senses, sense gratification. The sense gratification, if he can control, okay, and if he is not under the control of his senses, okay, 5 types of senses as well as his mind, if he is not under this the control of these senses, then only he and he is dedicated all those senses for the service of Krishna. Okay, he is not under the control of senses means he is dedicating the senses for the service of Krishna, who is engaged in the service of Krishna 24/7. That is a perfect bona fide guru. And if that criteria, if a person is having that criteria, then that person can be accepted as bona fide spiritual master. Okay, so first point is accepting the shelter of bona fide spiritual master. Why this is important? Because this will begin your the spiritual life. Spiritual life or spiritual devotional life cannot be started without without any person who can guide. Okay, and spiritual master is the most important person who can guide. Okay, so that is the first point, accepting the spiritual master. So we were here. So accepting a guru. So that was the first point, that we should accept a guru, and all those 10 elements are very, very important for the starting of the spiritual life. Okay, so these 10 elements, out of those 3 are most important, but all those 10 elements are very, very important for starting of our spiritual life. Okay, so if you want to start our spiritual life, these 10 elements should be there. Okay, initiation and training. Take initiation from the spiritual master and training. Okay, so initiation, what is the meaning of initiation now? Initiation and training. Okay, so initiation means starting of our or initiation of our spiritual life. Okay, or initiation simply means we are connected to a sampradaya. Okay, like ISKCON is in the sampradaya Brahma Madhva Gaudiya sampradaya. Okay, if you are taking initiation from a guru who is there in the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya sampradaya, that means we are getting connected to that sampradaya. Okay, so that doesn't mean that we have to follow one guru only. Many times the devotees, they are like, our guru is best, that guru is best, this our guru is best, your guru is like that. They may we may find devotees doing like that. Okay, but the thing is, there is not only one guru we should accept. Okay, we can accept multiple gurus, we can accept multiple Shiksha guru. The meaning of Diksha guru or taking initiation means that we are connected to the sampradaya. We may like certain other gurus also. All the pure devotees are there, all the disciples of Srila Prabhupada who have dedicated their life for Krishna conscious movement. All of them we can follow. Okay, so it is not like that we have taken initiation from one guru, then we are not following the other guru. We may like the mood of other acharya also, we can follow that also. Okay, so like that. So some, like Prabhupada has multiple moods. Okay, multiple moods means he was perfect. His mood was to establish Krishna consciousness movement. His mood was to establish devotee care. His mood was to establish the dham. His mood was for reading of the shastra. His mood was the spreading of the book distribution. His mood was the reading. Okay, so many moods were there. And if you see the disciples of Prabhupada, the disciples of Prabhupada has taken Prabhupada's mood. Okay, so some disciples you will find that they are in devotee care. They are fully in the devotee care. They Their mood is to take devotees' care. Okay, and some disciples are very perfect in reading the Shastra and spreading the Shastra. Some disciples are like Harinam. They will be their disciples will be spreading the Harinam mostly. Okay, some disciples will be like book distribution, in the book distribution. Okay, so many disciples are there, and they take the mood of their spiritual master. So they understand the mood of their spiritual master, and they take up the mood of spiritual master. Okay, so in our life also, we may take we should hear our spiritual master and all the elevated souls, all the elevated devotees who are the disciples of Prabhupada. We should hear them, and we should understand their mood, and we should accept that mood in our life. Okay, so that is there. So when we accept the spiritual master, the Diksha Guru, we should hear the Diksha Guru, and we should accept the mood of the Diksha Guru, how Diksha Guru, and we should accept the mood of the Shiksha Guru also. We can accept the Shiksha Guru also. Many disciples of Prabhupada are there. We can accept those moods. Okay, so if you see ISKCON is like is totally under Prabhupada care. How it is totally under Srila Prabhupada care? Because Prabhupada is giving mercy through his disciple to us. So multiple disciples of Prabhupada are there who has taken the mood of Prabhupada, and they are guiding us in our spiritual life. So first thing is they are Prabhupada mercy to us in the form of the disciples of Prabhupada. Okay, who are the now the initiation gurus, and who are the Shiksha gurus. Okay, so multiple gurus are there in this con. So Prabhupada is giving us the mercy in the form of guru. Okay, second thing, Prabhupada has given us the Shastra in the form of his books. Okay, his transliteration of the books, his purports in the books. Okay, so when we read Prabhupada book, we are getting connected to Prabhupada. So Prabhupada has given the Shastra, Prabhupada has given the Guru, and Prabhupada has also given the Sadhu Sangha in the form of GBC. Okay, Sadhu Sangha in the form of GBC. So Prabhupada, the GBC is directly under Prabhupada. Okay, Prabhupada says that GBC is working under me. Any person who is not following the GBC is not following me. Okay, like that. So GBC is, what is the GBC? GBC means all the senior disciples of Prabhupada are there, who is taking care of ISKCON now. Okay, so GBC. So Prabhupada is given Sadhu, Prabhupada is given Shastra, and Prabhupada is given Guru. So Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. So all three Prabhupada is given in the form of ISKCON. Okay, so you see, it's very nicely structured things are there. Okay, so like that. So what we are discussing, initiation. Okay, so initiation, we should accept initiation from a guru, and we should get training from guru how to progress in the spiritual life. Okay, so let's see what thing Prabhupada has given in the 7th chapter. So this we have learned. This was the first point. Second point was accepting initiation from a spiritual master and receiving instruction. Not receiving instruction from him only, receiving instruction from other sadhus also, other spiritual masters also. So, and Guru should be representative of Krishna. Okay, why Guru is representative of Krishna? Because Krishna is there in our heart in the form of Paramatma. Okay, Paramatma. So Paramatma gives us instruction, and that instruction will lead us to Krishna only. Okay, and Paramatma manifests to us in the form of Guru. Why? Because the instruction of Guru also will lead us to Krishna only. Okay, so Guru is the manifestation of Krishna. Okay, Guru is the manifestation of Krishna. Spiritual master is the representative of Krishna. We should take a spiritual master as a representative of Krishna. Earlier, when we are reading Ishopanishad, there we have understood that a disciple thinks of Guru as representative of Krishna, or it comes in the I think in the initiation course. Okay, IDC, ISKCON disciple course. A disciple considers a guru as a representative of Krishna, but Guru considers himself as servant of Krishna. Okay, so like that. For a disciple, a guru is a representative of Krishna, but for a guru, he is servant of Krishna, because he is connecting that person to Krishna. His service is to connect this person to Krishna, and he is taking up that responsibility of connecting that person to Krishna. Okay, so that is the accepting Krishna, accepting the Guru as representative of Krishna. Learn Srimad Bhagavatam from him. Learn Srimad Bhagavatam, learn Bhagavad Gita, nectar of instruction, nectar of devotion from him. Okay. Attitude must be to satisfy him. That will come later also, that we should work in such a, we should take up the words of Guru very faithfully, and we should follow the instruction. When we take initiation, so this is the initiation. When we take initiation, we should be very firm that whatever instruction our Guru gives, we should follow that, because that will lead us to Krishna. So we should be very firm, and there should be no doubt in that. So when we take initiation, whatever initiation vow we have taken, we have to fulfill that vow. Okay, because that vow we have given to Guru, that means we are not given to Guru. That vow we are given to Krishna, because Guru is the representative of Krishna. Okay, so when we take initiation, whatever initiation vow we have taken, we have to take up those vow very seriously. Okay, before that, it may be like chanting of the 16 round. Many people they chant, many people sometimes they like 10 round, 8 rounds, sometimes no rounds. Okay, like that also happens. But after initiation, we should be very firm that whatever instruction vow we have given, that we have to fulfill only. So we should not be very lenient on these initiation vow, 4 regulative principle as well as chanting. These 2 things are there, which are the initiation vow, which every disciple in ISKCON have to follow. Okay, so when we take initiation, we should be very firm that these instruction vow we have to follow on. Okay, so that was the second point. Third point, obeying with faith. Obeying the with faith and devotion. Who? The Guru. Okay, so Guru will give us the instructions now. Okay, after initiation, what is the meaning of initiation? When you come to a sampradaya, that means that you are ready to obey with faith and devotion to a Guru. Initiation means that only. Okay, you have to follow with faith and devotion. If you are not following faith and devotion, there is no meaning of initiation. Okay, so initiation means following the Guru with faith and devotion. Okay, with faithful mood and devotion, we should follow the Guru. Let's see what Prabhupada has given in third point. Serving the spiritual master with faith and devotion. Applying the knowledge of 1 and 2 by serving him. Whatever we have learned, we have to apply that by serving him. Okay, never be envious of him. Spiritual master, we should not be envious. Sometimes when we test spiritual that whether this spiritual master is bona fide or not, we should not become envious of him. Okay, I'm testing him, I'm superior. No, never. We are forever indebted to Prabhupada. We are forever indebted to our gurus in ISKCON Parampara. We are forever indebted. Why? Because they have connected us to Krishna, because they have connected us to the eternal relationship which we had with Krishna, which we have forgotten, and after which we are suffering here in this material life. Okay, so we are forever indebted to our gurus. We are forever indebted to Krishna. We are forever indebted to our Srila Prabhupada. We are forever indebted to ISKCON. Okay, because they have shown us the correct way and the goal of life. Okay, equal to serving all demigods. Okay, so Guru's position is even considered as the position of Krishna, because Guru is the representative of Krishna. Guru represents Krishna. Okay, and the other point also will come that we should not disrespect the demigods. Okay, demigods should not be disrespected. Like in ISKCON, many when we are neophyte devotee, we come to ISKCON, we see only Krishna is being spoken about, and we try to disrespect other demigods. Many times it happens. It is not written in anywhere in the ISKCON that we should disrespect. Okay, but we think that when we are following Krishna, we no need to follow any other demigods like that. Yes, it is true that when we are following Krishna, we don't need to follow any other demigods. But demigods are also a Param Vaishnava only. Okay, they are also Param Vaishnava. So they are also a Vaishnava only, and we should not disrespect any Vaishnava. Okay, Like, I was hearing somewhere that the way to advance in devotional life is to serve Vaishnava. When we serve Vaishnava, we quickly advance in the devotional life. It is very easy to advance in devotional life by serving a Vaishnava. Very easy way. Serve the Vaishnava. Okay. And if we are disrespecting the Vaishnava, if we are disrespecting a Vaishnava, if we are criticizing the Vaishnava, if we are blaspheming the Vaishnava, then in any life we cannot go to Krishna. Any life. Okay. So it is a very, very big problem to, or the very, not a big problem, a very dangerous situation. Okay. To blaspheme the devotees, other devotees, to blaspheme the Vaishnava, to ill speak about the Vaishnava, to speak wrong about the Vaishnava. Okay. Even it is said that wherever there is any blasphemy of Vaishnava is happening, anyone is speaking bad about any Vaishnava, we should leave that place immediately. Okay. We should not even hear the blasphemy of Vaishnava. It is such a big aparadha. Okay. So that is a very big aparadha. So we should be, the way to advance in the devotional life is to serve the Vaishnava, and if you are disrespecting the Vaishnava, blaspheming the Vaishnava, in any other life, in any post or after this, even after this life, we cannot go to Krishna. Okay. So it is very grave situation to blaspheme a Vaishnava. Okay. Okay. Obeying with faith, following Acharya under Guru. Okay. So following the footstep of Acharya under Guru. Okay. So following footstep of saintly person. So you see the example of Buddha is given. So Buddha, although Supreme Personality of God, is rejected because he has not followed the previous authority. Okay. So following the footstep of saintly people, a guru will guide us how to follow the footstep of saintly people or the previous acharya. Okay. And if you see the Buddha's example, Buddha was incarnation of Supreme Personality of God only, but he didn't follow the Shastra. He didn't follow the mood. At that time was different. Okay, that's why there was reason why he has not followed the Shastra at that time, and that's why in ISKCON or any sampradaya, Buddha is not followed. Though he is regarded as Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is not followed because he has not, his teachings are not about on the path of the saintly people or the previous acharya. That's why Buddha is rejected, not rejected, is his teachings are rejected. Okay, because he has not followed the previous acharya. Though he has been accepted as Supreme Personality of Godhead, but his teachings have not been followed. Okay. Unless follow the Shruti and Smriti, only disturb the society. Okay. If we are not following this, the principles which is laid by, so the details may change, but if you are not following the principle, and based on the principle, Guru will give us the instruction, the details. Okay, so if any person is not following the Shastra, Shruti and Smriti are the types of Shastra. Okay, so unless one follows the Shruti or Smriti, only disturb the society. It only disturb the society. Then fifth one is inquiring about the religious principle, what we have to do, how to progress in devotional life, what we should do, what things we should follow. Okay, so how we can progress in our spiritual life. So those things we can inquire from the spiritual master. Sixth one, prepare to give up material enjoyment. Okay, so this one is also very important when we are connected to a sampradaya, when we are connected to ISKCON, when we are taking initiation, and when we are when we are when when we want to progress in the spiritual life. Okay, then we should be ready for the things which is favorable for Krishna consciousness, and to reject the things which is not favorable for Krishna consciousness, whether we like it or not. Okay, it may happen that we are not liking any principles, and it is favorable for our Krishna consciousness. Then we should follow it immediately. It may also happen that we may like certain things which are very very, that we like that to do those things very nicely, but it is not favorable for my Krishna consciousness. What we should do is we should be ready to leave those things. So we should be, because this is important for our Krishna consciousness. We are here for not for the material enjoyment. We are here for the Krishna consciousness. Okay. So we should be ready to accept the things which is favorable for our Krishna consciousness, and we should reject the things which is not favorable for our Krishna consciousness. We should be ready. Okay. So that is prepare to give up the material enjoyment. Residing in a sacred place. The seventh principle is residing in a sacred place. So sacred place means what? Mathura, Vrindavan, these are the sacred places. Okay. So Mathura, Vrindavan. So if you see here, inquiring from Guru, these were the 5 things which were for the Guru part. Now the Krishna part, giving anything, give up anything for Krishna, then residing in the Dham. So what is the meaning of residing in the Dham? Shall everyone go to Dham and reside there? Is that the meaning? No. The meaning is we should. So even the if you see the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings also, okay, many people want to come with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the South India tour or other tour when Mahaprabhu was making all India tours. Okay, Mahaprabhu says, no, you stay at that place only and preach like that. Okay, so he's not encouraging that you should move everywhere and with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like everyone go to Vrindavan only and stay there. No, he's not speaking about. But here, if you see that residing in Dham, it is written, we should reside in Vrindavan, we should reside in the Mayapur Dham, we should reside in Puri Dham. Okay, we should reside in Mathura Dham. So, what is the meaning? The meaning is we should be residing. That means we should be taking up the mood. Our mood should be there that we are residing in Dham. Okay, what is the mood? That wherever we are there, we can make Vrindavan Dham. Prabhupada says, if pure devotee is there anywhere, it can make any place as Vrindavan Dham. It can make any place as Mayapur Dham. Okay, so mood should be there to serve Krishna. If mood is there, then any place can be like a Dham. Okay, so that is the mood. Mood is important. Mood of staying in Dham, and that mood, a Vaishnava, when Vaishnava, a Vaishnava is there, he will carry the mood, okay, of staying in the Dham. So wherever Vaishnava goes, there only Dham will be there. Okay, so that is the thing. So we should reside in a sacred place, reside in the Dham. We should reside in association of this devotee. Okay, so that is called residing in the Dham. We should reside in an association of devotee. We should not leave the association of devotee. We should be connected to a local temple, and we should be regularly visiting the temple. We should be taking up the classes. Okay, we should be attending the classes. That is we should be having the mood of staying in Dham. So that is called residing in Dham. Okay. Then accepting only that is necessary and neglecting the things which is not necessary for our Krishna consciousness. So neglecting that thing will come in the next 10 one. But 8th one is accepting things which is necessary for Krishna consciousness. So accepting the things which is necessary for our Krishna consciousness, we should accept. And the things which is not important for our Krishna consciousness, we should reject. Okay. Asat Sangatyaga. So that will also come in the next one. We should take up the things which is necessary for our Krishna consciousness. Okay. Then observing the Ekadasi. So a few days back, Ekadasi, Nirjala Ekadasi was there. I hope all of you have taken up the Ekadasi Vrata. Here it is written, observing the Ekadasi. I hope everyone has observed the Ekadasi. If not, from the next Ekadasi, please start observing, because this is also most important point out of the 10 most important point, or out of the 64 elements, of the 10 elements which are most important, this is one of them, observing the Ekadashi. Okay, we should observe the Ekadashi in a regular way. Okay, regular practice. Okay, so observing the Ekadashi, then worshipping the Tulsi. We should have Tulsi at our home, and we should be offering water daily to the Tulsi. We should be doing parikrama to the Tulsi. We should be bowing down in front of the Tulsi Ma, because that wherever Tulsi will be there, the environment will be of like bhakti, okay, devotion. Okay, so Bhakti Devi, Tulsi is called Bhakti Devi. Bhakti Devi means it will give bhakti. Okay, it will give bhakti. So if you see the Haridas Thakur's example, okay, Haridas Thakur is Namacharya, and he will prefer to sit at the place where Tulsi Devi is there, and he will chant. Okay, so like that, Tulsi Devi, bhakti. He will give bhakti. Okay. Okay, so these are the 10 points. We have seen principles over details. So these are the 10 points. Next 10 points we are going to see now. Don'ts. So what don'ts are there? So let's read. So those were the most important 10 points. And these don'ts. So for the establishment or for the starting of the bhakti, those 10 points were important. Okay. And those do's were important. And don'ts are important if you want to progress. Okay. So starting is there, for that some rules are there. And if don'ts also we follow, then progress will be very fast. Like if we go to a doctor for some illness, okay, he will prescribe some medicine. That is the do's. So you take this medicine, you take those medicine, like that. Don'ts are there, that don't do this, don't do that also, don't eat these things for this much days, don't sleep under like the, something he will take don'ts also. Okay, so that is the thing. So some things he will tell to do, some things he will tell to avoid. So do's and don'ts. So if you follow both, progress or the illness will go very fast. So like that only. So this material illness will go very fast if you follow do's and don'ts also. So these are the 10 elements. For the do's, like associate with the non-devotee. We should asat sangatyaga. We should not be unnecessarily engaged with the non-devotee association. We should be rigidly avoid. It is written in the word, we should be rigidly avoid the association of non-devotee. Okay. Non-devotee association, we should be rigidly avoid. Why? Because whatever association we are taking, gradually we'll take up that mood also. Okay. So we should be taking up the unnecessary. It is also written unnecessary association. We should not take unnecessary association. Necessary association means for the work, if you are associating for the work, okay, the work is over, then it's over. Okay, for the work only. Okay. So when you are going to office, you are associating with some other person. Okay, you can associate with the person in the formal way. Okay, just for the formal way. Association, we should not reveal our heart to them. We should not take up their mood. Okay, like that. So that is the thing. So we should not be associating with the non-devotee. We should be rigidly giving up the devotees, non-devotees association. Okay. Even Mahaprabhu says that, and what is the meaning of non-devotee? That is being very nicely described in the chapter 7. Let's see what is the meaning of non-devotee association. Giving up the company of non-devotee. What is the meaning of giving up the company of non-devotee? Company of non-devotee means atheist, the person who doesn't believe in Krishna. If you stay with them, okay, you may take up their mood. Okay, so that is the thing. So atheistic, their philosophy, their thinking, they're completely different. So we should be giving up the association of atheistic people, demigod worshipper, who are fully demigod worshipper, who are fully material, who wants this. I want Sukh Samriddhi in my life. I want this. I want a good wife. I want a good husband, good money, good amount of money, good company, good this, that, good, only material. Okay. So demigod worshipper who are fully in the material mood, we should be leaving up company of those people also. Third is the most important is the Mayavadi. Okay. Mayavadi may look like they are spiritual people, but actually they are not. Okay. Actually, they are very different from the Vaishnava. Okay. So that's why it is said that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order to give up the association of non-devotee. Even he says that accept case of iron or fire, but not non-devotee. Okay. Accept the association of fire, accept yourself to be caged in an iron cage. Okay. But not the non-devotee. Non-devotee association we should not take. Okay. The Mayavadis, mainly the Mayavadis, okay, prefer to embrace snake, tigers, or alligator rather than association non-devotee. Very dangerous situation. Okay, so non-devotee association, we can embrace the tiger, snake, alligator also, but we should not take association of non-devotee. That is being said by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's. Okay. Then second don'ts are instruct non-interested, okay, or disinterested. A person who is not interested in Krishna consciousness, you are giving up the philosophy to that person, that is also a don't. Okay. Otherwise, they will, if you are giving too much philosophy to a person who is not interested in Krishna consciousness, what he will do? He will give you his philosophy. He will give you his philosophy, and he will um like he will disroad you, okay, or he may divert you from the path of devotion. He will give you some, he will say something, and he will start thinking. He will become confused whether this can happen or not, whether this will happen or not. Like that, this may happen. So instruct instructed. Okay, we should not do that. So many people you will find in that don't know how to um preach them. Okay, how to preach them? So the way to preach them is giving care to them. Okay, give them care, give them prasadam. Okay, give them the books, let them read the books, let them Prabhupada give an impression of them. Okay, so like these things we can try. Give them prasadam, give them the sattvic prasadam which is offered to Krishna, give them some books, give them the love and care. Okay, so those things are there. If we follow, that can also be done. Okay, so second thing is instruct disinterested. Third thing, get carried away with building pricey temples. Okay, pricely temples, big temples, but no preaching. So we should not do that. Okay, so Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is also making big temples. Okay, and Prabhupada also making big temples. But why? What is the intention? The intention is to preach. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, but we don't need to make these big temples. If uh, if that like I would like to sell these marbles of the temples and print book and sell, but no one likes today just the reading things. Okay, just the instruction thing. Okay, they need certain place like the temples so that they can come, they can read, they can understand Krishna's philosophy. Okay, so that is the third principle is not getting carried away with the building pricely temple. Just build a temple, big temple, and people are coming there and they are offering their prasadam, everything, and just going. No, not like that. Temples should be there where preaching can happen. Okay, where Krishna philosophy can be discussed. Okay, so like that. Fourth is read too many books. Reading too many books and understanding nothing. It should not be done. Even if you read one page, and if you think about that one page, many ideas will come in your life. Many, or that is called many realization will come. Okay, so like that. So don't read too many books. Read one thing only and read regularly. Okay, even Guru Maharaj says that only 3 books are important in our life, like Bhakti, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and Chaitanya Charitamrita. Read these books multiple times. Read again and again, again and again, again and again. No need to read too many books. Okay, it's like that. So don't get carried away with too many books. Read same books multiple times. Okay, same page if you can read multiple times, and you will see that you are understanding differently. Okay. Fifth one, neglect ordinary dealing. Ordinary dealing means related to financial matters. Those things, if you are too much into those things, then you will forget your the devotional life. So neglect those ordinary dealings. Okay. Sixth one, lament or jubilant over gain or loss. Okay. Too much gain is there, you are too much jubilant. Too much loss is there, you are lamenting. It should not be done. Disrespect the demigods. Respect the Vaishnavas are like the demigods are like Vaishnava. Okay, we should not disrespect them. We should be properly respecting them. Okay, troubles other, unnecessary trouble to any others, any even living entity. Okay, like um, um, like meat eating. Okay, you can take meat eating or unnecessary killing of the other animals. We should not do that. So we should not be troubling others. If you are troubling, then also it will be a hurdle in your devotional life. So we should not trouble others, unnecessary trouble to other living entities. Make offenses. We should not be making offenses of the devotees. We should not be making offenses on the chanting. So 10 offenses of the chanting is there. So we should be reading those 10 offenses, and we should be try to follow those offenses. We should not offend our Guru Maharaj. The offending Guru Maharaj means not following his instruction. Okay, we should follow the instruction. Okay, so that is the make offenses, ninth one, and 10th one is tolerate blasphemy to Lord and devotee. If anywhere the blasphemy of Lord and devotee is here, immediately leave that place or reply to that person. We should not tolerate the blasphemy of Krishna and devotees. Okay. If any person is blaspheming the devotee, if any person is blaspheming the Guru, if any person is blaspheming Krishna, okay, we should not tolerate. We should be intolerant to those things. Okay. So that thing is there. So 10 things are there, which are the don'ts. Okay, which are important for our progression in a spiritual life. Quickly we'll move. So those were, and then after that, other items are also there. You may read multiple items are there, which include all activities by body, mind, and words. Without following these items, cannot properly elevate oneself to the sadhana bhakti. Okay, so that finishes our chapter number 6. So all the 64 items are there. You can go and read once all those 64 items. Most important 20 items we have discussed, the do's and don'ts. And chapter number 7 also we have in connection only of chapter number 6 we have read, because those both chapters are connected. So most of the things are we have done only. So what you can do is you can go and read both chapters simultaneously and finish both chapters. Okay. Not giving pain to any other living entity, treat like all children will be favored by Supreme Personality of God and never support slaughterhouses. Okay. So those and others, the list of 64 items, you can go through the book once and you can read. Okay. So with this, we'll end up both chapters 7, 6 and 7, and 8th chapter, offenses to be avoided, will be dealing in the next class. Okay. Okay. So now if you have any question, Hare Krishna devotees, if you have any question, you can ask.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
I have a very simple question. Finding the spiritual master, how to find it, right spiritual master. As for my journey, I'm 46 years old, and my mom and dad, when I remember that at the age of 8 or 10, that time the Krishna and all the rituals which Mama carried out, and I got that Krishna consciousness, this sense from her. So from that point of time, when I grown and the senses became more mature about it, so I was seeking, so from where to get connect and get the guru. So Prabhuji, but on my path of journey, I did not find, I did not connected my heart to any of the spiritual guru, because due to the, corruption and all those corrupted mind and their activity made me go away from the guru which I just passed by in my life. But finally, now I'm connected to ISKCON and Prabhupada past 2 to 3 years. And I'm getting into more deeper, and my heart, my soul is craving for Krishna to go more deeper. But still, I'm a very learner, and I'm trying to learn Bhagavad Gita and get the essence into my life. And I want to just find myself. So, just in the class, you said how to find the spiritual master, the right spiritual master. So, with your point, I'm just my mind is getting, all the ways where I have been to, where I have observed, where I have observation and absorption, both the things happened, and also the detachment to those kind of spiritual master that you have discussed in this class. So definitely this journey I want to carry forward, so that I'll go more deeper and dive into the ocean of knowledge of that Prabhupada has given us, and I want to go, I want to study, I want to know more about it. And if you could throw more light on the finding of Guru.
So, Mataji, first thing is Prabhupada is our Shiksha Guru. Okay, so we have to make Prabhupada as our Shiksha Guru. So, how
Yes.
to make Prabhupada as our Shiksha Guru is through his books.
Okay.
So we should be daily connected to his book. He should be reading. We should be like Prabhuji is taking Bhagavatam classes daily. So you can have that Bhagavatam classes daily, and then you can come and read. Prabhupada is the most important. Prabhupada books are the most important things with which we can connect to Prabhupada. Obviously, I have discussed today that Prabhupada's mercy only ISKCON is there, and three things we can see that Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra, all things Prabhupada has given. So we can connect with all of them. Okay. And the way is through his books only. So we can read his books, we can read his, we can connect through his personal life, through his like Lilamrita. Okay. We can read his Lilamrita, how was his mood, how he was serving Krishna, that we can understand through Prabhupada Lilamrita. You can read his books, you can read Prabhupada Lilamrita so that you can understand his life. Okay. So by this way, you can connect to Prabhupada as Shiksha Guru, and then you can connect to ISKCON, and you will find Diksha Guru when already you are you are having classes in ISKCON Mangalore. So Prabhuji, Navanisha Das Prabhu will get all of you connected to a Guru when you are eligible, the eligibility list. Okay, so it will happen, but first thing is you have to connect yourself with Prabhupada, the Shiksha, make Prabhupada Shiksha Guru. So read Prabhupada books, read Lilamrita so that you can understand his mood of serving Krishna, and then you can apply that mood in your life. Okay, so that is also one way which I think is very feasible.
Yes,
Okay.
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Sweta Mataji, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I have doubt what is meant by aspiration, as we can do aspiring. Prabhuji, as we are doing 16 round or only one round japa, devotee should do by aspiring. As can we do aspiring, Prabhuji, as we are doing 16 round and only one round japa, devotee should do, Prabhuji. Aspiration means these are the steps, okay, for initiation. Okay, that you first take aspiration, then you should take shelter, then only initiation happen. These are like steps, so that after initiation, these are not formal diksha. So you are connected, you are under the shelter of a guru, so that you can see, and guru will give you 6 months so that you can see the life which you are going to practice, whether you will be able to follow or not. Okay, so that is a practice. Okay, so that is a practice. So after practicing, then you can follow that life. Okay, so I hope this answers your question, and I have some work, so I'll be leaving. So we'll connect in the if any question answers are there, if any other questions are there, we'll get take those questions in the next class. Okay, with this.
Prabhuji, as this is my first day class, so in the attendance, the name which I have to choose.
Which name, Mataji?
In the attendance, there are.
Well,
The first name, Mataji. The first name, Rasika Haridas Prabhuji.
Okay. Thank you, Mataji. Dhanyavad.
Yeah,
Hare Krishna.
Okay, Mataji. So we'll end up the session today. So we'll meet again next week. Okay. Vanchakal Vadaru Vaishya Kripa Shri Vaishya Pati Vaishya and Koti Vaishya Kija Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna devotees.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you.